From New York, this is Formant G. Fossa here at www.worldpublicradio.org, web radio for the world. Here I am in the busy World Public Radio production department, and today's video is and audio, video and audio for radio, is Ethical Issues in Advanced Artificial Intelligence by Nick Bostrom. This was an excellent article I found over the net from Oxford University in the United Kingdom, and it raises some very important things about artificial intelligence. Yes, artificial intelligence is already benefiting humankind, and animal kind, the world. It's benefiting the world. How fast it can grow, that's debatable. And we're looking at some of the cautions here as well. Here's an abstract from Ethical Issues in Advanced Artificial Intelligence. Then after I read this paper, part of this paper, what we've been able to excerpt, then I have some of my own thoughts I'll share with you, okay? The ethical issues related to the possible future creation of machines with general intellectual capabilities far outstripping those of humans are quite distinct from any ethical problem arising in current automation and information systems. Such superintelligence would not be just another technological development. It would be one of the most important inventions ever made. That's right. And would lead to explosive progress in all scientific and technological fields, as the superintelligence would conduct research with superhuman efficiency. Okay. However, it would be up to the designers of the superintelligence to specify its original motivations, since the superintelligence may become unappropriately, or unstoppably, I should say, powerful because of its intellectual superiority. That should send shocks down your spine. And the technologies it could develop. It is crucial that it be provided with human-friendly motivations. Human-friendly motivations. Extraordinarily important. This paper surveys some of the unique ethical issues on creating superintelligence and discusses what motivations we ought to give a superintelligence, and introduces some cost-benefit considerations relating to whether the development of superintelligent machines ought to be accelerated or retarded. More important points of this paper. Okay, as we continue here on World Public Radio, again, by the way, this is from Nick Bostrom, Oxford University, United Kingdom, Ethical Issues in Advanced Artificial Intelligence. Good stuff. Really good stuff. Okay, technological progress in all other major fields would be accelerated by the arrival of advanced artificial intelligence. It is likely that any technology that we can currently foresee will be speedily developed by the first superintelligence, along with many other technologies of which we are as yet clueless. The foreseeable technologies that a superintelligence is likely to develop include mature molecular manufacturing. Wow! Whose applications are wide-ranging. Yeah, it sounds exciting, yeah, on the surface here. But there's some caveats. A. Very powerful computers. B. Advanced weaponry, probably capable of safely disarming a nuclear power. I like that. Including our own. All nuclear powers. Disarm them all. Space travel and von Neumann probes. Self-reproducing interstellar probes. D. Elimination of aging and disease. Always. Always. F. Uploading neural or subneural scanning of a particular brain and implementation of the same algorithmic structures of a computer in a way that preserves memory and personality. Interesting. Here's one. I want to back away from the article just a minute here. Here's one I think would be interesting, and I don't think anybody's thought of this yet. We're always thinking about what the computer can do for us in the future. What if you wanted to bring back an old relative? You know, wouldn't that be interesting? An old relative? Mom, dad, grandma, grandpa? You know, dig up the grave, you know, get a DNA sample and no, that's sci-fi. Totally sci-fi, But this is also sci-fi. I mean, it sounds sci-fi, but it's reality. We're already using artificial intelligence. In fact, I've got a game here that uses AI. Anyway, fully realistic virtual reality. Okay. Now, importance of initial motivations. The option to defer many decisions of the superintelligence does not mean that we cannot afford to be complacent in how we construct the superintelligence. On the contrary, the setting up of initial conditions, and in particular the selection of a top-level goal for the superintelligence is of the utmost importance. One entire future may hinge on how we solve these problems. Again, Nick Bostrom, Oxford University, his homepage is at www.nickbostrom.com. www.nickbostrom.com. Okay, let me check the time here. Let's see how we're doing. Okay, again, you're listening to Formant G. Fossa right here on www.World Public Radio in New York. And let me quickly breeze through this paper by Nick Bostrom. Again, www.nickbostrom.com. Should development be delayed or accelerated is the question, and this is a critical question. One of the most important questions in the whole world, in fact. The risk of, it's kind of funny, but it's not funny. It's very serious thinking here. The risks in developing superintelligence include the risk of failure to give it the super goal of philanthropy. One way in which this could happen is that the creators of the superintelligence decide to build it so that it serves only this select group of humans, rather than humanity in general. Back away. No, I'm not in favor of that. All humans should be served. Anyway, another way for it to happen is that a well-meaning team of programmers make a big mistake in designing its goal system. This could result, to return to an earlier example, in superintelligence whose top goal is the manufacturing of paperclips. with the consequence that it start transforming first all of the earth and then increasing portions of space into paperclip manufacturing facilities. That's funny. More subtly, it could result in a superintelligence realizing a state of affairs that we might now judge as desirable, but which in fact turn out to be a false utopia, in which things essential to human flourishing have been irreversibly lost. We need to be careful about what we wish for from superintelligence, because we might get it. Got it? Got it. Okay. Sci-fi. Breeze through here. Now here's some of my wish list. Advanced for ever-evolving superintelligence that would put man, woman, and child first. Computers that have the capability to understand suffering. That's understand suffering, not go through suffering. And would work to alleviate it as a primary goal, not just a cold piece of beige computer hardware and insensitive software. I favor computers for medicine that could solve disease and suffering overnight. I favor the doctors won't like that, but to hell with them, we want to get well, right? Right. Some doctors won't like it. Some would love it. They can go home. And I favor an economic patchwork for that too. Pay that doctor to go home. I favor supercomputers that would give us the option of choosing to be treated or not, a patient's Bill of Rights. I think they should have a foundation that would build on helping all humans and animals and would never turn on us, right? I favor superintelligence not just for the rich, but also for the poorest of the poor, all over the world. I favor supercomputers' intelligence that could invent products to aid humankind automatically. Ooh, the patent office would be getting a zillion of those, right? A system that would make the world a safer place to live. So, those are the pros. Those are the cons. Let's let our top minds help us make the right decision in artificial intelligence. Foreman G. Fawcett, World Public Radio, over and out.